Yes, people, we are back live on Sarcasm City TV for another edition of the ManDem United podcast, brought to you by myself, Flawless Mr. Take Note, aka Mr. Sarcasm City TV in the building. Apologies on the lateness, people, but like my Don Matisse says, like my Don Lewis says, lateness is greatness. Normally, the show is at 5 p.m., but I had to push it back. Obviously, life things get in the way, so that's all it is. But you know you're gonna get a show regardless. You know I don't miss shows. You are gonna get a show, and that's why I'm here. I won't be joined by any of my co-hosts today, but shout out to Zeno, shout out to Harry, shout out to JV. I won't be joined by any special guests, but large up all the special guests that have been on the ManDem United podcast recently. But before I get into all of that, again, like I start each and every show, whether it's on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube, whether it's the Twitch, big up to everyone who's supporting Sarcasm City TV in whatever capacity is much appreciated, and it does not go unnoticed in it. So whether you're new to the channel, whether you've been here for a long time, appreciate it. Like really do appreciate it. We've legit just hit 3.6k on the YouTube as well, innit? We've hit 3.6k, which is massive. Some might look at that and go, that's not that big. For me, that's huge. You know what I'm saying? For me and everyone else involved in Sarcasm City TV, to hit 3.6k is massive, and we're continuing to grow. It is still road to 4k subscribers on the YouTube, so please make sure you subscribe to the channel if you are new. Please make sure you hit the like button as well on the video. Whether you're watching this live or watching this back, please make sure you hit the like button on the video and share this across all the socials as well. Click that share button. You can share it to Twitter. You can share it to Facebook, Instagram, your WhatsApp status, a WhatsApp group, Snapchat, any socials that you are active on. Please share it. Specifically, obviously, for Manchester United fans, but other fans as well, because you get in the Sarcasm City TV comments, we get a load of fans from other clubs as well. There's Chelsea fans in there, Arsenal fans are there, Liverpool fans, Mimi's in the comments, Watford fan. Like, we get multiple fans all over. Even big up Charlie, Bristol Rovers fan. You know what I'm saying? And that. So yeah, large up everyone. But yeah, we've hit 3.6k, which is huge. Make sure you hit the notification bell as well, and check out the upcoming live stream schedule on the YouTube and the Twitch. I do it on a weekly basis, so you see all the way up until Sunday what shows are coming up. I might start a FIFA career mode this week as well that I'll stream here to the YouTube, and you might get 2 Pro Club streams as well, rather than the one, since it is international break. But yeah, I will get to the comments. But for those that haven't seen the ManDem United podcast before, it is a podcast dedicated to all things Manchester United. So please keep your comments and questions all things Manchester United related. And I titled this, you get me, this episode, this show is called Manchester United Season So Far. So we're just going to run through Manchester United season so far, and I'm going to give my thoughts on it, get the thoughts of other United fans in the comments as well. But let me get to the comments already. Big up to Danny, who was here early. Danny, man, anytime you see me tweet, I always tweet before we go live. So it'll be starting. Anytime you see me tweet, I'll always tweet before I go live, so I'm not tweeting while I'm on the show. Noah says, big up Flawless, bro. Your club is becoming Brexit FC. Man, ain't even a Brexit FC thing. It's just not good enough. Mimi says it was my fault. Sorry, with the love heart. There you go, people. You're understanding why I'm late. But hey, some things are bigger than this and bigger than YouTube, obviously. Mimi, my people. So that's going to be, she always going to take priority. TMO says therapy session for United fans. Some ain't therapy session for me. Big up Flawless, my bro. Big up to Danny as well. Timo says United versus Chelsea could be a final nail in the coffin. If we lose to Watford, which is possible, and we lose to Chelsea, and we lose to Villarreal as well, you could be right, Timo. Legit, you could be right, because I'm looking here at the fixtures. Obviously, it's Watford after the international break on Saturday, the 20th of November, then away to Villarreal, then away to Chelsea. And I've seen Gary Neville say this, that is a tough week. And that could happen. They moved the Arsenal game. Okay, I didn't know that. They moved the Arsenal game to the 2nd of December now, 8:15 kickoff. Oh, yeah, someone said that still. Yeah, they moved it. But it could be. You're right, Timo. If United lose to Watford, lose to Villarreal, and lose to Chelsea, he could be gone. Absolutely. Big up Andrew, says big up yourself, Flawless. Big up to you. Big up Sad. Yeah, I mean, Sad Akram says big up to you as well. Notorious FAT says big up Flawless. I've fully given up on United now. I'm only 20. I feel like I'm 40. Don't fully get up, man. It's not gonna. This doesn't go on forever. You know what I'm saying? It just feels like forever. So I fully understand where you're coming from, but don't let it get you too down, because all teams go in cycles. I can say this, obviously, being an older Manchester United fan, I've seen a successful period. But every team that is successful now has been through a cycle of not being successful. And we'll get back there. We're not that far off. It's not as bad as it's made out. It's just that Oli makes it seem that bad. But once we get a good manager, we're back in the mix and just back in contention. and he won't be here. He won't be here forever. Mimi says love to everyone in the comments. Large up everyone in the comments. Ronan, large up Ronan says, can't believe Ollie is still here. I hear you, Ronan, man. Big up everyone, says Nippin. I still do believe that he's gone at the end of during this international break, but he don't make it to December. Remember, vote Winter Surfer for council in Sarcasm City District 316. Thank you for all your support. So yes, he is running for council district in Sarcasm City. Winter Surfer is. Keenan says, hey, Flawless, hope you're well, bro. Just wanted to share with everyone that I've started a new job this past Thursday after being jobless since July. Keenan, man, love that. Yo, everyone in the chat, congratulate Keenan on a new job. Love that, man. Love to see people prospering, you know what I'm saying, who support here. It's not all about me and Sarcasm City TV prospering. I want you lot to all prosper in real life as well. So big up to you, Keenan, for the new job. Sick. Love to hear that. Kenan says, yo, Flawless, big up, bro. Big up to you. He says, if he survives after the international break, I'm taking the rest of the season off from Manchester United. Fully hear that, Kenan. Fully hear that. Where else we at? Laurie Whittle is on another channel saying Ollie's job is safe for now. See the key phrase in that, Ronan? Safe for now. That's what I'm saying. Safe for now. And how I believe I've said this before, everybody just guessing for the most part. 99% of the tweets and reports and social media posts you see, nobody really knows what's going on. Like I've seen Ollie's he's gone away, he's gone on holiday to Norway. I've seen some people spin that in terms of, oh, that means his job is safe because why would he leave if his job was under pressure? Then I've seen other people say, why would he? That means his job is under pressure. And he's gone away because he knows he's not coming back. Someone said yesterday, it was Jumpman Views on Twitch, and he was saying how Manchester United normally have, during international break, have a friendly behind closed doors, and that's now been cancelled. So yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying. Where else we got? Hey, Timo doesn't even live in Sarcasm City. Fraud. I know, man, talking about Sarcasm City and doesn't. Keenan says, love to everyone. I'm on a graveyard shift, but it is what it is type of thing. I hear you, Keenan. I do graveyard shifts, so I fully understand. Big up Red United BME, Red United TV, Ivorian in the building, says Ollie out. Blood, I'm fed up to the T. So am I. So yeah, you lot continue to get your questions in for me because it's rare you get me on a ManDem United by myself. So I'll do these once in a while because I know I do miss questions from you lot when I'm joined by hosts, joined by guests, etc. And Red United says, who takes annual leave randomly? Don't you need a 4 weeks notice? Man took emergency annual leave due to stress at work. See, that's the thing is, I don't know. I'm not sure. Notorious FAT says, thoughts on the Pogba injury. This is a good question, actually. He's Ollie out anyway. You could see from that he looks disinterested when he got sent off against Liverpool and got the 3-match ban. I don't believe he's faking an injury, though. I believe there is footage of him actually getting injured in the France training camp. So it's kind of like, if he was faking an injury, he's not going to fake it and not play for France. He likes playing for France. That's where he's most successful. That's where he's been most successful. That's where he seems at his happiest. So thoughts on the injury is, it's a good thing for Pogba. Keeps him out of the firing line. I think it's a great thing for Pogba. Keeps him 110% out of the firing line. And as a fan of Pogba and someone who rates him very highly, as I do, I rate him very highly. I'm glad, so he can't get the blame. Now he can't get scapegoated, so it's more pressure on Ollie now. I'm glad that Sancho's not playing. I'm glad that Pogba's not playing. I'm glad that Martial's not playing. I'm glad the usual players are not getting, because they're scapegoated. If we lose 2-0 to City, Pogba's a talking point. But no matter if he was the best player on the pitch or the worst player on the pitch, he's taking the blame. We've seen it with Fred. Roy Keane blaming Fred. Was Fred good that game? No. Was he that much worse than McTominay that you don't mention him? Absolutely not. Michael Richards saying, yeah, he works hard. He's a good young kid. He's 24, 25. He's mid-20s. How long are we going to keep defending him and calling him a kid? He's 24, 25. You know what I mean? A 25, 26-year-old Pogba, they were criticizing heavily. Why does McTominay just get covered up? Yes, Maguire and Shaw, rightfully so, got criticized. Or it's like, there is certain players who are always going to get scapegoated. Fred, Martial, Pogba, Sancho's now in that mix. Bruno will get off scot-free. Ronaldo, for the most part, for most people, will get off scot-free. I'm saying Maguire, to an extent, will get off scot-free. Lindelof, who's been better this season, but when he's poor, will get off scot-free. Luke Shaw has to be this bad for him to actually get criticized. And obviously, Ollie, that people won't call out. But people have had enough. Like I said, you have pundits who played for rival clubs tired of it. Carragher tweeting about it. Carragher saying, yo, this nonsense that United shouldn't go and get a better manager because it didn't work for Van Gaal and Mourinho is stupid. And that's dumb logic. That's like going to a restaurant. You go to one 5-star restaurant and the food's bad. So you're never going to go to another 5-star restaurant again. Or you go to a 5-star hotel and it's bad. And you're never going to go to another 5-star hotel in your life. Stupid logic, all to defend his done. Dumb logic, makes no sense. And these are very intelligent people. But that's just stupid logic. Jamie Carragher calling it out. Michael Richards calling it out. Last week, when Liverpool beat us 5-0 or a couple of weeks ago, Carragher and Souness laughing at Neville keeping them. Even Dalglish's daughter, I can't remember her name. I think she's called Kelly Dalglish. She's like, Michael Richards asked Gary Neville a question, and Gary Neville's answering, and she's like, that's not what he's asking. Get rid of him. Oh, we're never going to go for Conte. He don't fit the United DNA and the United way and all this crap. It's like, all right, Scholes is fed up. You know what I'm saying? I seen Rio dance around the houses and say Ollie's not good enough, but not directly come out and say it. It's like, yo, the show's over, man. Show's over. Who else we at? Keenan says, love to everyone. Man is on a graveyard shift, but eternally grateful to finally work, doing factory work for a baking company. Love that, Keenan. Love that. Big up to the mods doing work always. Yes, please make sure you hit the like button on the video as well. Please make sure you hit the like button on the video. Look at you lot. Over 20 of you lot watching, 19 likes. Let's go and subscribe to the channel. Kenton says, flawless. This talk about Jadon Sancho being trained for right wing back. I'd like to just load up a rifle and hit Ollie with plenty of bullets. He is crazy. Yeah, if he plays Sancho at right wing back, that just shows there's no plan. Michael Owen was spot on. That's what I wanted to get onto. Michael Owen, his assessment of Manchester United was 110% spot on. He sounded like one of us on a live stream. Absolutely spot on. Spot on with what he said. And he was like, there was no plan. You know what I'm saying? It's like Klopp, he used Klopp as the example. Klopp came in, played 4-3-3. Our fullbacks are gonna bomb them. We'll have we'll have three very hard-working midfielders and a front three as well that score a lot of goals. And he's like, they used to score 3 goals and then concede 3. It weeds out the weak. Have a plan of action. Have a plan of attack. It's like United concede 5. All right, let's just play more defenders to cover up the weaknesses. No, get better defenders. Get better defenders. Get to better players. That's the whole point. We all here, well, the majority of us in the comments have played FIFA or played Football Manager or both. We all go out and everyone here has a plan. I might play FIFA career mode later. I have a plan. I have a formation. I have profile of players that I want to get for each position. You know what I'm saying in that? So I'm going to look for players who fit that profile and try and play a certain way. And that's on FIFA, same way I did it on Football Manager. I had a profile. My fullbacks have to be good at this. My centre-backs have to be good at this. I'm going to play 1-6. He has to be good at this. I'm going to have one creative midfielder. He has to be good at this. My attacking midfielder has to be good aerially because I want him to get into the box. My wingers have to be quick and be able to dribble and cross the ball. My striker has to be able to do everything. Like, there's a plan of attack. There's no plan with this man. Jadon Sancho, right wing back. So you spent 70 million on a winger to play him wing. If you wanted a right wing back and this was the plan, go and sign a wing back. Don't do that to Sancho. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. It is. Where else we at? Keenan says, no bullets from the top reds now that Pogba is out. Yeah, they can't blame him. Joseph says, I feel like giving up on United. His people running the club. The people running the club are so incompetent. Sometimes I think they're purposely ruining the club. It looks like the only way Ollie goes is if he resigns. Now he'll go because teams will get better. Like I said, you got West Ham in the mix. Spurs with Conte are now in the mix. And if we finish outside the top 4, which the way we go in is a strong possibility. It's a strong possibility that we finish outside of the top 4, which I didn't believe was a strong possibility beforehand. But it's bad. And again, I'll get into the whole, obviously, it's United season so far. Yo, Ivorian, you wilding with that comment. Why is he even on vacation when we are in crisis? The club is done. Yeah, the club is finished. Big up to my guy, Eddie, who's also a member. You want to become a member? The link's underneath in the description to join the membership. He says, Wagwan Flawless, a.k.a. El Jefe, and shout out to the Sarcasm City fan. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're having a good day too, Eddie. My G, every single time. Every single time. What else we at? Danny says, Flawless, do you think United will beat Watford? Absolutely not. If Ollie's in charge, absolutely not. That's them. They beat us. They do us. Because they're going to be banged. The players will be banged up for it. Ranieri will be banged up for it. And the crowd will be banged up for it. Absolutely. After international break, the Vicarage Road is going to be rocking. And we could easily lose that game 2-1. Easily. We're going to be up for it. Sa, Dennis, like King, they're going to be bang up for it. Because we can be got at. We're easy to play against. I think people don't realize this. Manchester United, whether we beat you or not, whether it's a draw, regardless of the result, Manchester United are very easy to play against. You've seen that for City. You've seen it for Liverpool. You've seen it for Everton. You've seen it for Aston Villa. You've seen it for Villarreal. They're all at OT. Yes, the game's away from home, but that's my point. You've seen it for Young Boys. You've seen it for Wolves. You've seen it for West Ham in both games. You've seen it for Atalanta in both games. Like, we're very, very easy to play against. Like, we're not a tough task. We're not a tough task. Where else we at? Unja says, although this is partially Ollie's fault, players throwing the manager under the bus. How are you going to say you lack belief in your boss? That ain't professional. It's not professional, but I'm glad you brought this up, Unja. That's his captain. That's his one. That's his £80 million signing. 2, that's your captain. Your captain is supposed to be a reflection of you. And that shows. That's your captain. This is your guy. You've come in and made him the main man. That's your guy. And he's saying, right, we lack belief. Look at the talent on the pitch. It can't be a talent issue. There's no way you line up in that team and go, we lack belief because of a lack of talent. Ronaldo, Rashford, Bruno. Who else played in that game? Just use those 3 for an example. And then on the bench, you've got Martial, Lingard, Donny van der Beek. All right, Cavani and Pogba are both out. Look at the caliber Greenwood played as well. Look at the caliber of player I'm talking about. De Gea is behind you in form. So it's not a lack of talent. That is a damning indictment of this manager. His reign is summed up in that sentence with his captain. He's the last person that's supposed to turn on him is Maguire, because Maguire is his guy. That's your lieutenant. That's a reflection of you on the pitch. It tells you all you need to know. All you need to know right there. We lacked belief. Gave up. Called it quits. And the reason why he lacks belief is because of the manager. You're supposed to install belief and instill, I don't know what the word is, instill belief in your captain. Captain's supposed to be on there with chest. No chest. And then so Ollie got fronted up. The woman, I don't know the woman's name, but a woman was interviewing him after the game. And she said, what do you think of your players lacking belief? And Ollie was like, did my players say that? She's like, yeah, Maguire said that. His captain saying that. Show's over. And your captain's show is over. It's a wrap. And it's been a wrap. It just took some people because they were blinded by loyalty to the club or blinded by loyalty to the manager or a mixture of both that can't realize that this manager's not good enough. And now it's taking this. It's taking for things to get this bad. It's like the show's been over. So yeah, can I say the players throwing the manager under the bus? I don't know. Do I believe Maguire, or is Maguire just being honest? I can't say he's thrown him under the bus. Should he say that? No, but if that's how he's feeling, it's like, you're setting me up to fail. I say this all the time. We blame the Glazers because they give the board and the manager and the coaching staff the worst possible platform to succeed. That's why we get on the Glazers, because they affect everything else. But Ollie, as a manager, is not giving our players the best possible platform to succeed. So we have to keep the same energy. You know what I'm saying? 2 wrongs don't make a right. We have to keep the same energy. Again, people, realize what I've just said there. The Glazers don't give Manchester United Football Club the best possible platform to succeed. Glazers out every day, without question, not disputing that. But Ollie doesn't give our players the best possible platform to succeed. That's why your captain's coming out saying we lacked belief. We're only in November. It's not like it's been a long, hard season and we're in April and the season's winding down. November, we got a lot to play for. We got top 4 to fight for. We got so many points to fight for. We got a Champions League group to get through. And the FA Cup starts in January. And we're under severe pressure. And Maguire looked like a broken man because he's someone who needs help. He needs assistance on the pitch. And he's not getting that from the manager. That's why he's saying that. Don KJB says, Ollie going on holiday with his entire clan is suspect. He and his fam would want certain guarantees which United can't give to come all the way back. Let's hope so. I hope you're right. Flawless, is this the worst start to a season you've seen as a United fan? Yeah. Because this is not a shock to me. So yeah, I would say so. Joseph says, so these idiots gave Ollie 3 games, and in that time didn't even look for a manager. They can't even run the kitchen in my home. Now I think it's potential that they did look for a manager. I can see that happening. I can definitely see them looking for a manager 100%. I could see that happening. Ghana also says it's all mad. I can't pronounce your first name, my brother, so I don't want to butcher it. It's all mad. If we go on the offensive, we don't create clean-cut chances, and if we drop deep, our defense is like a sieve. Coaching is a clear problem. Clear problem. No doubt about it. Big up Canada Devil says, big up Flawless. Curious A says, Maguire is ratted. The guy is such a robot when he speaks. Yeah, no emotion. Thoughts about the protest? Salute to my Dons who will be going. I know Saeed will be there. Nuruddin will be there. Aaron will probably be there. And salute to everyone who's genuinely trying to get the Glazers out. I like the fact it's hashtag Ollie out as well. However, I know what these fans are like. Let the Glazers sign a big signing in January, and we all shut up. It happened. I was at 2 out of the 3 protests when we all broke onto the pitch and all them things there, and I was stat padding goals on the Old Trafford pitch. Then they signed Sancho, Varane, and Ronaldo, and we shut up. And people queuing outside the mega store to get Ronaldo shirts. Man ain't serious. When man is serious, I'm on job. But most of them man there ain't serious. They ain't. They're not serious. I'm not on it. I got my green and gold scarf, but they ain't serious. Not in the slightest. They're not serious. 9 points behind Chelsea in November. We were already done. We were done from the start of the season, Keenan. When people was talking about title challenges and stuff like that, we was never on no title challenge. You know what I'm saying? Never. Like, never on no title challenge. You know what I'm saying in that? Never, ever. So I'll go big up the mods on job as well, as usual. You know what I'm saying? Nuruddin loves talking about the structure. Nuruddin, my guy. You know what I'm saying? And that Nuruddin, that's big bro. That's the OG and that. Yeah, he is structure. You know what I'm saying? The structure. I need to get him one, actually. I do. But in regards to where was I at? What was I talking about as well? But yeah, big up the mods on job. But yeah, people ain't serious. That's legit what it is. People are not serious in the slightest. Like, they're not. And I can't say all fans, but I think the majority of the fans are not. Otherwise, these Glazers would be gone. And the protest is a great idea. I love the fact the protest happened, and it's not just Glazers out, it's Ollie out too. That's fantastic. Could it move the needle? Yes. I believe that the protest previously worked. I believe that's why the Sancho and Varane signings happened. Or yeah, I believe it definitely helped. Getting a game locked off definitely helps. It shows we serious, 100%. Got the biggest game in the country locked off. Absolutely. So yeah, that's what I would look at it like that. I think that's I think it could work. However, do I have confidence in people keeping it up? No, we got to apply the pressure. Even if, say, for instance, United protest, Ollie out, Glazers out, and then we beat Watford, we beat Chelsea, we beat Villarreal, we beat Arsenal. Then everybody shuts up and Glazers out goes quiet. No, it has to be Glazers out whether we win or lose. And even if we win those 4 games and we're back in contention for the top 4 and stuff like that. But you lot continue to get your questions in as well. Get your Manchester United questions in. But thoughts on the season so far? I said it. I told you so. That's the thing. I told you so. I stated it from the jump. I said, this is why I'm not getting excited. Again, shout out to my guy, Statman Baines. We were on a live stream when Ronaldo was signed. Look at my reaction and look at his reaction. Look at it. Oh, Flawless, why you're not getting gassed? Because I know it makes no difference. This is why I didn't want Ronaldo in. And I love Ronaldo. One of my favorite Manchester United players of all time. I'm old enough to have seen him play. Ronaldo, cult. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. One of my favorites. I didn't want him to come back to this because I know what he's coming back to. And now he's getting the blame talking about why is Ronaldo not pressing? Why is that a conversation in 2021? One of the greatest footballers of all time. And we're talking about him not pressing and not running the channels and working hard enough and all of this nonsense. Absolute stupidity. Should have let him go to Manchester City because Manchester United need to concentrate on what's best for Manchester United. And that wasn't Cristiano Ronaldo. Same way I love Fergie, he the GOAT. Fergie coming back. I wouldn't want Fergie to come back. Absolutely not. Sorry, man. Fergie's an OAP. Let him rest, man. He did his time. 26 years. Brilliant. Exceptional. GOAT manager. We'll never see anything like that in our lifetimes again in terms of that run. So it's kind of like, yo, you have to let the past be the past and deal with the present and look forward to the future. Like, legit, that's what you have to do. That's legit what you have to do. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the protest, Joseph. I know it was a little bit of a long-winded answer, but it has to be done. But thoughts on the season, no surprise. From the start of the season, I said this. From the start of the season, I said this. Hold up. Where we at? Zahed says, Woodward going and now coming back, mates rates absolutely ridiculous. It is big up to YG as well. Says big up Flawless. Men and Nuruddin, yeah, Nuruddin cold. Big up Flawless in the chat, says Daniel. Kenton says, Flawless, I have a whole WhatsApp group here just going mad. Now I've been telling these men that Ollie is afraid. They're all upset now. Yeah, he sucks. The protest will happen, but I won't be surprised if I see people there with the newest Manchester United shirts. United shirts. You know what the mad thing is, YG? That wouldn't surprise me. That wouldn't surprise me. I did hear about Woodward leaving, but isn't leaving, but just in a different role. That tells you all you need to know. Ajib Daniel as well says big up Flawless in the chat. Big up to you. But back to the season so far, no shock. This is why I wasn't excited. And big up the fake me in the comments as well. You love to see it. And that. You know what I'm saying? I'm in two places at once. Crazy. Big up the mods on job. As I was saying, where was I at? Yes. From the start of the season, before we signed anyone, I said we're not doing anything this season. I said at most, we can finish top 4 and nick domestic cup, FA Cup or League Cup. We signed Sancho, we signed Varane. After both those signings, I said the same thing. This manager's not good enough. We're still not going to win anything. You get me? At most, at best, and that's very best, with everything going in our favor in terms of, I said, winning a domestic cup with a favorable draw. That's what I said. Favorable draw, you know, in the FA Cup or League Cup. Not the Champions League, FA Cup or League Cup. We signed Varane. We signed Sancho. Yeah, it don't change anything. We signed Cristiano Ronaldo. Everybody gas getting giddy. Saeed and Statman Baines, both my dons, both my brothers, talking on a stream, super gassed. Talking about, oh, look at these fake accounts and that. It's all mad. Large up culture comes though. You know what I'm saying? Big up, you lot got it. Yeah, Ahmed, I got you 100%. I just wanted to roll Dolo for this one because it's been a minute. That's all. Where was I at? Yeah, favorable draw. When we signed Ronaldo, like I said, Baines and Saeed gassed up to the max, talking about quadruples and all them things there. Like, it was never. And people looked at me like I was crazy. I had Ollie Inners attacking me on this very channel. Ollie Inners on this channel attacking me. You hear me? And now because they've got nothing left to attack me on, they'll try to attack me personally. But here we are. You know what I'm saying? That's when you've lost the argument because we're here talking football. But they've lost my ads. They ain't my ads no more. They ain't my DMs no more on Twitter or Instagram. Them man are quiet now. Silent. You know what I'm saying? And I was right. And this is why you never see me on here ranting and raving. Go back and watch watch-alongs. We lost 5-0 to Liverpool, the team I despise the most. Go watch the watch-along. I was cool, calm, and collected. On the ManDem United afterwards, cool, calm, and collected. I was on Red Talk afterwards, cool, calm, and collected. Lost 2-0 to City. Same thing. Lost to Young Boys. Same thing. This is not a surprise. This is not a shock to me because I knew what was going to happen because this manager is nowhere near good enough and people didn't want to accept it. I don't know if people didn't like me saying it or others saying it, but that tells you what you need to know. Yeah, YG says it here. Sometimes you need the hard lessons in order to learn and understand. I'm sure all our parents said it to us. My parents said it to me all the time. If you can't hear, you must feel. If you can't hear, you must feel. And that's what it is. Now the Ollie Inners are feeling. You know what I'm saying? This is why they're shocked by, and people are ranting and raving about the 5-0 versus Liverpool, the 2-0 versus Manchester City. This is why people are upset. This is why Keane's so angry in the studio. This is why Keane's, why are you so angry? How did you not see this result coming? That's what I want to know. When we've been performing like this the entire season, we was performing like this the entire last season. We was performing like this the season before that. Why is this a shock? Because you thought it was a lack of talent. And I told everybody it's not a lack of talent within the Manchester United squad as to why we're getting these performances. Because there's other teams that are without our talent that are performing better. West Ham United squad is not better than Manchester United's. Go look at our game versus Liverpool and then go look at their game versus Liverpool. You know what I'm saying in that? What else we got? Look at this fake Saeed in the comments as well. Like, yo, everyone for the Saeeds, rants, Aaron's, everybody you would see like that is modded. So if you don't see that, if you don't see the what's it called, their name in blue, you know it's fake. You know it's fake. What else we got? Yeah, see, Cannon says it here. Yeah, Key mad now. I laugh so hard. Rio as well. These man are the reason he's still here. As for Gary, he's just wow. You wilding. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Danny, they've been removed. They've been removed. Me and the mods are on job. Flawless, is this fraud going to go? Yes. I believe he is. Yes. Yes. I believe he is. Kind of Devil says they were so quick to turn on Ollie after Liverpool. It's almost as if they knew he was shit. That's why we're now getting Ollie out protests. It's a prime example. Someone asked me about the protests. Prime example. Because they did not see this coming. People thought this was a squad issue. People legit thought this was a squad issue. Wrong. Manager issue. Manager issue. That's why man need to. That's why man have all shut up now. Ollie in is quiet. Ollie Defense League silent. See, Unja says it here. Ollie had me fooled last season. But life is fair. You can't be successful playing badly in the long term. See what I'm saying? And he did fool some people. Not me. I knew this was coming. Knew it. Again, but now that's why you're getting, oh, like, this is bad. You know what I'm saying? Where else we at? Don't worry, people. Slow mode's on as well in it. So it's easier to deal with the fake accounts. They can't spam. Because slow mode is on. So they can't spam. They got mods on job. Where else we at? But I still believe Ollie's gone during this break. So Head says, if we had a proper manager and tactics, Ronaldo would do bits. Absolutely. You have Cristiano Ronaldo. Of course he'd do bits. Of course he would do bits. This is Cristiano Ronaldo. It's not no average, and he's still scoring goals now. So of course. Kenan says, yeah, everyone wanted to bash the players. Now they're seeing Ronaldo scoring off scraps. Imagine if we had a proper system, the goals he'd be scoring. Yes, you can utilize Ronaldo. All of our players can be utilized better. Even the ones that aren't as good. The world-class, top-class players, absolutely you can get more out of. But you're good, you're great, you're good, you're average, you're below-average players. We've seen Tuchel do it with Chelsea. We see Klopp do it with Liverpool. We see Guardiola do it with City. Not all of those teams have 11 world-class players. Do they have class players? Absolutely. Do they have top-quality players? 110%. However, they utilize it. Klopp utilizes the midfield that he has. Their midfield options aren't good. Their squad is not the best. Our bench washes Liverpool's bench. Chelsea, if we had our attackers, we would be complaining. Lukaku, who we sold. Ziyech, Havertz, Mount, Werner. You ever forgot anyone? Callum Hudson-Odoi rate. But look at the five I just mentioned right there. If them five played for Manchester United, we'd be talking about how they're not good enough and we need to improve. If we had Christensen, Rudiger, Chilwell, Alonso, we'd be talking about our defense not being good enough. Same with City. If we had Kyle Walker, Stones, who's improved massively, Rodri, he was a good quality, we'd be complaining. If we had no strike, if our number 9 was Jesus, our fans are kicking off. That's my point. There's no such thing as a perfect squad. No such thing as a perfect squad. Yeah, I heard Ollie's new plan use Sancho in place of AWB for real. That's crazy if that is true. Eddie says, at this point, Flawless, I don't know, bro. We might have to take a 6-0 by Timberland boots in his Chelsea squad. Oh, we're going to get moved to by Chelsea. We're going to get moved to. Like 110%, we're going to get moved to. Probe says, who do you think these pagans are going to appoint? You know what I think they do? I think they go with the interim. I think they get interim into the end of the season and then appoint a manager in the summer. And I'm happy for that. People have mentioned Ragnick. I don't know a lot about him, but from the people I've spoke to and when I've done my little bit of research, I like that idea. Ragnick has an interim to the end. Similar to Gus Hiddink going into Chelsea a couple times, which he did. I'm all for that. I just want to have hope and belief going into games. I've not had hope going into Manchester United games in probably over a year. This season specifically, all season I've had no hope going into any game. There's not a game where I'm like, yes, United are going to win. We don't get routine home wins. And I'm not even confident. We playing Watford away from home. I got Watford. We playing Chelsea. I got Chelsea. We playing Arsenal. Draw. Obviously, that's been moved as well. Crystal Palace at home, not confident. I forgot about the Villarreal game away. We're not cutting dry in the Champions League either. Maybe if we do drop to the Europa League, he gets sacked then. Which is a possibility. Because I'm looking here at the table now. So United currently sat in top on 7 points. Villarreal also on 7 points. Atalanta on 5 points. Young Boys on 3 points. We could lose to Villarreal. We could easily lose to Villarreal. So then if we lose to Villarreal, Atalanta beat Young Boys, that would put Villarreal on 10 points. It put Atalanta on 8 points. It'll put us third on 7 points. Yes, Young Boys is our next game, but say for instance, it could get peak. Because if Villarreal beat us, that's 10 points. Atalanta then win by 8 points. And then on 8 points if they win. If we beat Young Boys, that'll put us on 10. But Atalanta will be on could be on 11. And then Villarreal, we'd be on the same points as Villarreal. And I think it goes off head to head. Does it go off head to head in the Champions League? Let me know, people. I believe it does. So Villarreal, like, we're not cut and dry in that. Because I'm not confident at home to Young Boys or away at Villarreal. Like, at all. Bear in mind, we play Villarreal away 3 days after the Watford game. Even that, Norwich away. I would say it'd just be like us to give Norwich their first win, but they did beat Brentford. But it'd just like us to give Norwich their first home win. Absolutely. Wouldn't surprise me. Brentford away will be tough. Brighton at home will be tough. Newcastle away will probably give them their first win. Burnley at home 30th of December. And then we play Wolves on my birthday. Great. Fantastic. That's the last thing I need. Yeah, that can get moved. I'm not doing a watch along for that. Jared says, flawless Ragnick would be the best possible interim because he can slot in as a DOF when permanent manager comes in. I've seen other people say this. I'm all for that. I'm all, as Norridin would say, I'm all for the structure. You know what I'm saying? I'm all for the structure. I'm down for that. That works for me. Well, so yeah, you lot continue to get your questions in as well. Get your questions in. YG says, Conte would have been a good appointment for United. 2 training sessions and already showing me what he's trying to do on like Nuno. And you're a Spurs fan saying that. I said when he pitched up, he's definitely, it makes Spurs genuine contenders for the top 4. Makes them genuine contenders for the top 4. Flawless, would you take Sarr at this moment in time? No, not because I don't rate Sarr. It's because we have so many wide players. Last thing Manchester United need is more wide players. Absolutely not. Like, because we just don't need. We're stacked in those positions. Rashford, Martial, Pogba, Sancho, Diallo, Greenwood can all play out wide, and it's probably someone I'm forgetting. There's that many. Lingard. It's like there's so many. YG says United would never give him the DOF job. Nah, I hear you. Canada Devil says if we get Rodgers, I want him out from day one. Brendan Rodgers wouldn't be my first choice. However, I'd take him. He ain't my first choice. He ain't my second choice. He ain't my third choice. But yeah, like it's just not it. Absolutely not. IG says I don't think so. Our players are next to problem. Need centre backs, a striker. Need centre backs, a striker, and 2 central midfielders maybe next year. I think he gets players in the summer. I think he's been reassured that he gets backed in. Not in the summer, sorry, in January. I can see that happening. Without question. Without question. Abraham says, bro, do a fan calling thing. Me and Statman will be on that. Me and Statman will be doing that at some point during the international break. So look out for that. It'll either be on Statman's Twitch or the Sarcasm City TV Twitch. Danny says, hopefully Sarr bags against United. This guy's thinking Fantasy Premier League. That might be a shout, though. Flawless, see, we're getting linked to Kunde in January. That's crazy. We last thing, really? That don't make no sense to me. Is it a French connection? So who's going to play? What is he planning on playing a back three? Because you got Maguire, you got Varane. If we sign Kunde, does he go to a back three permanently? What would be your 3 managers that could come in right now for United? Zidane, dial on. Some people will get that joke, some people won't. Making the Band. I was listening to Making the Band yesterday, their album. Actually a decent album. Complete side note. But Zidane, that's it. And after that, I don't care. Like, legit. Like, I've used this analogy before and I'll use it again. People are talking about how we getting back from the party. I'm saying how we getting there. Man's done that back in the day. When we was going parties, our events, we weren't focusing on how to get back. We was like, how are we getting there? Does anyone know the way? And hoping en route to the party, we'd meet someone that another group of dons who were going to that same party. That happened all the time. Back in the day, we'd be on the bus and then we see a group of dons on the bus and we'd be like them, oh, you lot going such and such. They'd be like, yeah. And we'd be like, oh, they know where they're going. And then pull up to this party. That's what people are always on. People are always on that. We didn't know how we was getting back. We just trying to get there. Getting rid of Ollie is us trying to get to the party. We'll figure a way back. Someone will be heading in our direction. Proud says, We need a result against Villarreal. Our record is terrible against Spanish teams. It could be peak as Villarreal got an away goal in the bank. It's not two-legged like that. So, but is it head-to-head? Is that how it is? It's on a head-to-head. Yeah, it must be on a head-to-head thing. Let me check the table. Because I don't know what the goal difference is. I'm legit going to check the table now. Yeah, because their goal difference is better, so it is head-to-head. So if they beat us 3-1, then the head-to-head goes in their favor. Noah says, bro, you lot play 100 miles per hour football and it's costing you. He's played terrible football. He's played terrible football. Where else we got? Mimi's busting up. I don't know if it's my joke or someone else saying something else crazy. But yeah, in terms of like managers, yeah, I'm not fussed. Yo, please make sure you hit the like button as well. Hit the like button on the video as well. Make sure you share this across all the socials. Subscribe to the channel. Don't forget, do not forget. You can also listen to all the shows on the YouTube and the Twitch, apart from the watch-alongs on audio-only platforms. So if you want to listen while you're driving, while you're cooking, while you're cleaning, while you're at work, you might not want the YouTube or Twitch app open. You can, wherever you listen to podcasts, you can listen in audio form in it. The links for the SoundCloud, Spotify, and iTunes all are underneath in the description as well. Rob says, if we lose 1-0, we are out. Now, it has to be 2, because we beat Villarreal. Was it 3-2? Forgot the Villarreal score. One sec, let me check this. I legit forgot what we beat him because it is head-to-head. I can't remember. Hold up. Did we beat him 3-2? See, this is how just disinterested I am. Couldn't care less. Oh, wow, we beat them 2-1. So, yeah, it could happen. How are you the biggest club in the world and you can't find a replacement? It's a joke. You're right, Eddie. You 110% right. How the hell you can't do that? It's mad. Big up MN says, what's good, Flawless? Big up Flawless in the chat. What's the good people? Big up Flawless in the chat. Big up MN. Where is this? Kind of Devil says, is the Watford game home or away? Is that Watford? Is that Watford? But yeah, how are you the biggest club? This thing, we can't find a replacement. Go find one. You know what I'm saying? Kenton says, it's almost as though the players are just put on the field and told to win games. No guidance, no plans, nothing. Then Ollie just sits there like he's won all the titles in the world. Yeah, there is no plan. There is no plan. Dreadful. Like, we have no plan of action. There is no plan of attack. He sucks. And this is why he's got a bounce. I'm saying, talk about all people who criticize me, fuel me, and all this type of stuff. How about I fuel you to get better and win some trophies? How about that? Nonsense. Absolute nonsense. Continue to get your questions in as well, people. Get your questions in. Please keep them Manchester United related because I'm going to close out the show shortly. Oh, so yeah, I thought someone said something wild then. Where else we at? Theo Santana says everyone is on holiday and international duty. Martial and IG working in the gym. Hashtag free Martial. Hashtag Ollie out. Yeah, man. Hashtag Ollie out. Yeah, Martial been working. I respect it. I remember how I saw United fans in the TL say how easy their group was. Now it could become the same situation as last year. The signs were there. Absolutely. Absolutely. Like, it's not a shock, not a surprise. We just went out. We just literally went out, what's it called, last year to the Europa League. So why can't we do that this year? This is history repeating itself. And we're now going into where Arsenal were under Wenger when they was declining, where you knew every year Arsenal were going to get battered by one of the big teams. We got beat 5-0 by Liverpool. The season before, 6-1 by Spurs. That's now coming along. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's now being a thing now. And if Ollie stays, that will happen next year. That's a continuous theme. People who are older remember this. Arsenal, you knew were going to get battered, whether it was 8 by us, whether they go and get beat 5-1 twice by Bayern, whether they get beat 5 by Chelsea, 4-5 by Liverpool. Like, it became a regular thing where it's like, all right, who's going to batter Arsenal away from home this season? And he says, Flawless, bro, are you doing watch-alongs on the weekend? Yes, we will be doing the T20 International Final Cricket watch-along on Sunday on Mimi's channel. That's Mimi TV. That's her Twitch. And that's the sister network of Sarcasm City TV. So go follow the Mimi TV Twitch. Because if you go to the Sarcasm City TV Twitch, you'll find Mimi's channel as there as well. Is that what they said? Couldn't find any replacements, so they're sticking with him during the international break. No, Eddie was just making the point. How can Manchester United, as a football, like the biggest club in the world, not find a suitable replacement? As much as I want Ollie out, I can't do another season in Europa. I hear you, kind of devil. I ain't trying to do another season in Europa. that messes up my content. However, if that's what has to happen, for Ollie to leave, I'd take that. And as for the watch alongs, no, there's no football watch alongs going on. But it's still, you still get all the weekly content. You still get the ManDem United podcast on Thursday. You still get the Q&As on the Twitch and the YouTube. You still get the NBA regular season games on the Twitch. You still get the Chelsea podcast on here. And you still get the pro clubs. And like I said, maybe FIFA career mode as well. Bro, what's your Twitter account? That's me, Flawless. THATSME Flawless. THATSME Flawless. Yeah. Who would have thought the powers that be saw Arsenal and said, yeah, that's what we should do? I'm starting to think this is sabotage. I hear you, Beezy Diz. I hear you. It's an absolute joke. It is an absolute joke. But I'm not trying to do what's it called? Yeah. I ain't trying to do a season in Europa League. However, it could happen. It could happen. Will I do watch alongs for it? I say no now, but I probably would. Just to link up with the ManDem. That's legit what it is, and talk to you lot in the chat. That's what Manchester United watch alongs are now. I'm not paying too much attention to the game. I'm here talking to Eddie, talking to Dan Suleiman, talking to Ahmed, and just running bants and jokes with you lot in the chat. Legit, that's what it is. If you lot go down to Europa, does Ronaldo ask for a transfer in January? He don't seem like the type to cut if it's not going as well, but I think he kicks off majorly. Like, you'll hear the stories come out about Ronaldo kicking off, like 110%. Like, Ronaldo's kicking off. He's not here to join Europa League. Like, absolutely not. Imagine United bottling another Europa League final. United versus Barcelona in the Europa League would be lit mad. Prahub says Laurie Whittle is saying we need to lose against Watford for United to pull the trigger. Who is she? No disrespect, I legit just don't know. Is she is she a journalist? Is she a pundit? Like, who is she? Let me know. Is she a reliable source? Is what I'm asking. Is Laurie Whittle? Like, let me know. What else we got? Oh, 38 likes, yo. 2 more. Get us up to 40 likes, people. Get us up to 40 likes. I'm going to close out the show in probably about 10 minutes or so. What else we got? But do we need to lose to Watford for United to pull the trigger? No, I don't think they pulled the trigger before a Chelsea game. I think if we lose to Watford and Chelsea, he could be gone. And that could happen. If we lose to Watford, lose to Villarreal, lose to Chelsea, and then we play Arsenal December the 2nd, he could be gone. I said it from the jump that he does not make it to December. And I still stand by that. He does not make it till December, and I still stand by that. He is not making it to December. I believe he gets sacked in this run. But however, we could easily lose. It's not out of the realms of possibility we lose to Watford, Villarreal, and Chelsea. I don't favor us in none of those games. I got 2 L's and a draw. Definitely losing to Chelsea, and the draw and the L is between Watford and Villarreal. But we don't win them. Don't win it. Watford gonna be bang up for that. Could be 3. You know what? 3 L's actually. What am I talking about? It's bad. No Pogba now. Martial out. Like, me and Aaron spoke on this and said Civil War. And said it's like, for those that are Marvel heads, the Civil War was going to happen soon, that airport scene. And now we're going into Infinity War and soon Endgame. Soon. We got Marshall says, what's good, Flawless? I'm blessed. I hope you're good too. I'm blessed. Hope you are good too, my brother. Yeah, it's peak, man. But again, this is only a surprise to Manchester United fans who thought we were going to do bits this season. Based off of what? You need a good manager, people. You need a competent manager. And he's not it. Can have all the talented players in the world. Have all the talented players in the world. But not good enough. Just not good enough. Sucks. I'm telling you. Legit, that's what it is. Not good enough. Right, you lot, I am going to close out the show then very shortly. Like the video, though. Subscribe to the channel as well. Unless you lot have a couple more questions, let me know. Because I do this every now and then. I'll do a solo ManDem United just for you lot to get questions in for a long period of time. Rather than when I'm just on here to go over, to tell everyone to get over to the Twitch for a Twitch show. When I'm here for like only 10, 15 minutes or so. Like I'll be here long for. So you lot ain't got to at me on Twitter or message me on Instagram about stuff. See, Eddie says, this is my thoughts on it. Rest up Pogba. At least he's nowhere near close to this mess. Stay in France and sip on something light. That's it. You know what I'm saying? How whack is Ollie compared to Arteta? He's whack compared to everyone. The championship managers he don't stack up to. Big up Flawless, my guy in the cut, large up Abdallah. Oh, Abdallah, I'm going to shout you as well if you're about, because we got a members Q&A today. Yeah, man, no need to apologize for being late. Doink taking his international break to find more circus-like routines to bring back to Old Trafford. Oh, kind of devil, I've not forgot Zeno has to sing Ollie's at the wheel. No one's forgetting that. Talking about we get 12 points or more. Did I say 6? Yeah, I think I said 6. And one of those was against Leicester where we got beat. Let me run back through, actually. So it was Premier League games only, people. So it was from Leicester. So Leicester, I said a point. Liverpool, I said we lose. Spurs, I said we win. City, I said we lose. Let me count it up. So it's supposed to be, this was me, 1.04. 5. Yeah, I said 6. And one of those was against Leicester, which we got beat. So now I'm saying, so we currently got 3. Watford, do we beat? Probably not. At most, there's a draw. Chelsea, we lose. Arsenal, draw. So at most, we get 3 points from this run. I said this, though. I said this. Said this already. Kenton says, Flawless, I just pray that United fans see the bigger picture. We want the board out, yes, but the one we can get out faster is the manager, so that's first on the list. They're all problems. Let's just get rid of whatever. If you have 3 problems and the third problem is like the first 2 are the bigger problems, you still get rid of the third one because it's still an issue. It might be a smaller problem, but you still get rid of it. If you have 3 problems, you eradicate them when you can. Is Ollie the biggest problem at this football club? No. Is he a major problem? Absolutely. Absolutely. Flawless, bro. Sheringham or York? York. Cold. York. 100%. Don Dada. Black Diamond says, like, share, subscribe, support the Sarcasm City family. We continue to bring you brilliant content, bants, analysis, and excellent delivery of facts on a consistent basis. Big up to Black Diamond. Flawless, I'm in the mud. Ollie, my Ollie Judge predictions are in the mud. Told you. Told you. Kenton says, we as fans should be backing the players, buying merch and watching good football. Instead, we got to be studying the financial side of it. The Glazers got us messed up. Facts. Facts. And someone mentioned him rushing back Varane. You get what I'm saying? Rushing him back. Yeah. Varane was. Was Varane rushed back and now injured for longer? Yep. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Rushing him back for them to him trying to just save himself. Legit what he's on. Trying to just save himself. Thoughts on Ollie flying to Norway? Don't really make much of a difference, to be honest. Don't really make much of a difference. To tell you the truth. Not in the slightest. Now I thought Sheringham was wavy. I didn't watch either one in their prime, but from the clips, it looked like Sheringham was more turkey. Oh, Sheringham was cold. Don't get me wrong. Sheringham was cold. But if you're asking me who I prefer, is York. But Sheringham was cold. All 4 of them. Ollie, Sheringham, Cole, and York. Cold. That 4, fire. But if you ask me between York and Cole, are going to be my favorite 2. Just the goal against Barcelona alone. That goal against Barcelona, like, ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. On smoke. On smoke. Thoughts on Ollie giving the players a week off? Most players run international duty. So I don't think it really makes a difference. Like I said, same as Ollie flying to Norway. I don't think it makes much of a difference, to be honest. In the long run, even in the short term, I don't see it as a problem. I don't see it as a good thing. I'm just like, yeah, that's how I feel about United, just emotionally detached. So I'm like, until this manager's gone, these things don't matter. I've said it before. When we lose, we lose. When we draw, we lose. And when we win, we lose. There's no winning over here. Dwight York in Trinidad is loved by everyone, even rivals. He's our legend. Yeah, man, 100%. Kind of Devil says, do you think Ollie becomes a pundit when he gets sacked? I don't think he's getting another job as manager. Maybe a pundit in Norway. Over here, no. Nah. However, whoever scoops him, that's going to make noise. And it brings eyeballs to your product. So maybe for the short term, maybe a Sky, a BT, a BBC look at him and go, let's bring him on. If Sky get Ollie in after he gets sacked from Manchester United, it brings eyeballs to their product. So if they're just looking, if they're looking views, yeah, same for BT, same for BBC or whatever sporting network. So do I see it happening? It depends if you want to do the eyeball grab. I'm saying, do you just want views? Because that is a story. if that does happen. But I personally have him no, because I want the best in class as pundits. I wouldn't want Ollie. But that's just me. That's just me. Yeah, Cole was different. My favorite United striker of all time. Fellas, have you heard of Carlos Edwards and Russell Lapity? I've heard of Carlos Edwards because he played for Sunderland. And then he played for... Who else did he play for? He played for someone else as well. Keane liked him. Yeah, so I've heard of Carlos Edwards. Yeah, 100%. Russell Lapity, no, though. Kiri 1999 says, big up my G, flawless. How far do you think United will go in the Champions League, taking into consideration we have Ronnie? Depends on the draw. At most, with this manager, quarterfinals. Depends on the draw. If we don't get a favorable draw, it's a wrap. We face any of the English three, Bayern Munich, PSG, just those five alone, show's over. Show's over. There's probably other teams in there you can point in that, but those five just spring to mind. But yeah, we struggling. It's all about the draw. All about the draw. John Alex says, Ollie would embarrass himself as a pundit. I guess not so much different from his pundit friends. There you go. If I have to watch Ollie and Gary on Sky, I'll pull my eyes out. Yeah, it's mad. It's mad. Mad. Hey, we're only on 46 likes. Get us up to 50. 4 more likes, man. Get us up to 50 people for the likes before we close out the show. You know what I'm saying? Get us up to 50 likes. Get your last few questions in. I'm closing out in 5 minutes. You got 5 more minutes, people. Now, you can't get us in the last 16 English teams that are allowed to play each other up until the quarters. Yeah, that's why I said the quarters, isn't it? Like, his max is the quarters we go to. Because if we book one of the English teams, it's a wrap. We book PSG, it's a wrap. If we book Real Madrid, wrap. Bayern Munich, finished. Probably more. Let me have a look at the Champions League, actually. Let me see who else is in it. I don't watch a lot of the Champions League like that. Until the knockout stages. Let me have a look. Yeah, Leipzig ain't no easy feat. At Leipzig, at Dortmund, like... Yeah, so I'm looking there. So you got City, PSG, Liverpool are like the top in their group. Then it's going to be between Paul and Atletico Madrid. Neither of those would be easy. Ajax or Dortmund, none of those would be easy. Real Madrid wouldn't be easy. Bayern, even Barcelona wouldn't be easy. Salzburg, Leo, not seeing too much of him. Juventus wouldn't be top of their group as well. That's what I'd say. Where else we at? Edwards was like our Luis Figo. Lapity was like Ronaldinho, and York was like R9 to us Trinidadians. I hear you. Yes, like the thing, get us up to 50 likes, sorry, just 4 more. Flores, you think most match-going fans think Ollie should go? I don't know, you know. But I think fans leaving tells you all you need to know. That's an indictment. That's an indictment because that's happening regular. Happened against City, happened against Liverpool. You know what I'm saying? It's going to happen, 100%. Opinions on Pogba's injury. He's out. I believe it is a genuine injury. 110% it is a genuine injury. And yeah, it will hurt us because when Pogba don't play, we worse, but he's disinterested anyway. I can't even blame him for it because I'm disinterested. So me as a fan, I can't get on a player for being unmotivated and disinterested. Then me as a fan is unmotivated and disinterested. I don't want to go and watch Manchester United play. I don't want to watch United play at all. I could have went to games. Shout out to my guy Deviant. Some of you lot would have seen him here on the Q&A. He messaged me and voice noted me. And he's like, yo, I've got tickets for, I think it might have been the Villarreal game. And he's messaged me a couple times this season. And I'm like, yo, fam, I really appreciate it. But he's like, I'm like, I don't want to go. And he was like, you know what? I knew you was going to say that, but I thought I'd ask anyway. Legit. When Ollie's gone, I'll start going back to games. Like I've said, I want to go to, if I'm going to a game, I'll go to an away game. But do I really want to be sat there singing Ollie's at the wheel with other fans? Like, no. I want to hear these men singing Ollie's at the wheel. Because that's the only song I'm not going to sing. But I do want to get to an away game because they're just the vibes. They're just the vibes. What else we got? We'll get embarrassed if we get through the group. It could happen, depending on the draw. Marshall says, flawless predictions for Arsenal game at Anfield might be a United Part 2 thing. Oh, yeah, they're going to get slapped. Flawless, you going live again tonight. Yeah, members Q&A at midnight on the Twitch. And I might start the career mode in FIFA. Not 100% sure. You might get pro clubs. Not sure. Just keep an eye out, Danny. Big up Flawless. I contacted someone who works with Joe Glazer here in USA because I'm in the US. Dead serious. They say they will transfer the message to him. I tell him I need Ollie sacked. I was emailing. Hey, gotta be on it, man. I respect it. Let's go. I was sending emails as well. emails as well. I'm too desperate to get this guy out. I'm gonna call back in a couple hours. He lives in Florida. I'm tired, not afraid. Let's go, man. Let's go, Z. Geary says, as crap as we are under this manager, I wouldn't be surprised if we go far in the Champions League, as it's a cup competition and anything can happen. We ain't doing anything in it. Nah, Flawless, when's the last time you went to OT, bro? For a game? Long time. It was the last game I went to was an away match. So, yeah, I'm not paying. Like, I could have went to, what home game was it? It was a home game this season. It might have been Everton or something like that. When shout out to Bits and Bobs when he came down from Scotland. Yeah, so I can't even tell you the last time I went to OT. That's how long it's been. Got no interest whatsoever in going to OT. No interest. Could have went, like I said, 2 or 3 times this season. I'm like, let me just save my peace. Yo, Flawless, you gotta send the info for me to make a flyer for you when you're ready, bro. Actually, Kenan, you know what I need from you? Actually, you mentioned this. I need a Pro Clubs flyer. I need one for FIFA, please. I just need a thumbnail. I need a standard thumbnail. That's what I need from you. So if you could do that, I just need it to say FIFA 22 on it, Sarcasm City TV, FC Pro Clubs. And then you work the rest. You know what I'm saying? If you need a picture for me to send over, like of us lifting the trophy on one of the games, or if you want to search for that, that's fine, Kenan. But yeah, that's all I needed to say. Sarcasm City TV, FC Pro Clubs, FIFA 22. That's what man needs. I need a thumbnail for the Pro Clubs. Oh, so yeah. But yeah, Z, you got to stay on it as well, man. Kenan, get back to me on that before we close out the show. Let me know. Now we only on 47 likes. Hey, 3 more likes, man. Girls up to 50. Girls up to 50 likes. But thoughts on United season so far? Poor. I can't say disappointing because it's what I expected. And it's going to continue as long as this manager's here. Out of the League Cup. We're never winning the Premier League. We're not winning the Champions League. And yeah, it's peak. You hear my voice. He asked me, what do you want, Flawless? Is that what he said? Tell him you want Ollie sacked. You know what I'm saying? Your football knowledge is very fascinating, bro. 4K on the way, King. Appreciate that. Love, man. You know what I'm saying? Love. Yo, Kenton, yeah, say nothing, bro. I DM you and you'd send the info written, would be easy that way. DM me now. And I do it as soon as this show finishes. Kenton, DM me now. And I do that. Abdallah says United season been meaty, to be honest. They should be doing a bit better based on the squad they have. We should be doing a lot better. A lot better with results, and a lot better in terms of performances and that. But Marshall, I appreciate this as well, going back to this. Like, yeah, man, I'm just here giving my opinion. That's all that is. So I appreciate you lot getting me stopping in, and we've been holding it down for an hour. But yeah, Kenton, please DM me. Love to everyone that has locked in this world. We've hit 50 likes as well. Big up to you lot. We've hit 50 likes. Cold. But yeah, love to everyone who's locked in. The ManDem United podcast will be back Thursday. We'll be back at a regular time of 5 p.m. people. Back. The ManDem United podcast don't stop. So whether the Premier League's going on, whether it's international, whether it's international break, whether it's the Euros, whether it's the World Cup, whatever, ManDem United podcast will continue to happen as well. And there is a playlist for this show and all the other shows as well. So if you want to see if the ManDem United podcast is your favorite show on there, just go to the playlist, click on ManDem United podcast. All the shows here, Q&As, FIFA Pro Clubs, everything has a playlist on there, so you can go and find it. Abdallah says, I get this question a lot. Who'd win in a one-off game, United 99 or 08? United 99. Simply because I think they have the better midfield. That's all. Do you think I should call again or I'd be in trouble? Nah, leave it and then call again tomorrow and that. You know what I'm saying? We don't want you getting in trouble or nothing like that. But large up to everyone that's locked in. I'm going to close this show off. Again, check out the upcoming live stream schedule as well. Make sure you check it out on the YouTube and the Twitch. Let you know all the shows that are coming up. And have the notification bell turned on both, so you get notified when we go live, because we go live on the YouTube and the Twitch every single day. But big up to everyone that's locked in. And this has been the ManDem United podcast on Sarcasm City TV. Thank you very much for tuning in.